the thing will spin, and it will say live in your mind. It's the Thursday night soup.
Welcome to soup.
It is soup. Wait. One last person.
Okay.
Poof.
Robert
Robert
S.
S.
Hey, Robert S. Welcome to soup. Yes.
And it is soup. It's
is.
soup. We're having an Italian wedding today.
Oh,
Better than
nice.
me. Okay, look, Jeff Kendall's over there. Robert S. is down there. Tim Allen is over there. And we have people out there like Ollie Perry.
Hey,
He's up there.
Ollie Perry.
And Christian
Christian,
is out.
and
Yeah.
everyone out there, Mary.
Hello, folks.
Good day.
Hello.
Hello, ball.
Yeah.
Beat the ball.
I know I used that on somebody else's channel. And they didn't get it.
It's a long screen for that.
That's terrible.
Somebody else had to come on. That's a honeymooners thing, eh? Oh, that's where he got it from. Yeah. Look, see, AZ make his note there. Kitty cat in the box. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Will I be cheating if I watch the Honeymooners off of Tubi? Because it's on Tubi now.
No.
Okay.
No, it's
I
not.
watch the Honeymooners on Tubi. So.
I'm out of the honeymooners. I have to watch. Have to watch 5 more seasons of Corner Gas, and after that is done, I'm going to delve back into Lost in Space.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's been. I don't think I watched it for about 2 years now. I kind of let it go for a while, but I found a channel on YouTube within the last week that guys showing their robots and stuff. Oh wow, maybe I am missing Lost in Space.
So are you going to skip around, or are you going to go down the list?
Oh, I'm in succession.
Okay.
I don't jump.
Are you sure you don't want to delve into Family Affair?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, on Ski Lodge, Steve Schnee played one of John Hitchcock's songs.
Yes, I heard that.
The segment of Sea Monsters.
However, I did learn something that night because I'm sitting there like, is there such a thing as an album with all Croft songs on it for all the shows? And Steve said, yes, there is. So I went on eBay. Thank you.
Found it.
I went on eBay and I looked it up, and I was sitting there like $70, $50, plus shipping. I'm going like, this thing is freaking expensive. And I'm going down. All of a sudden, one of those auctions, 60 cents.
And you got one.
Well, wait, it's not done yet. It's up on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
a bid on it.
Early auctions never get any bids until the last like 2 hours.
Yeah, I know, but
Exactly.
it's at 60 cents. Yeah. How many
Somebody always
episodes?
sneaks in at the last second and takes what I want.
Yeah. They've got these people. If somebody wants it, they've got a program, and all they got to do, they've already bid on it, and the computer will bid for them.
Yeah, my wife used to have a thing that you bid right before the end of the auction, like 5 minutes before.
Oh yeah, I did that. I've done that for a long time.
I don't know what it was
cut in
called.
20 seconds before and still.
Yeah, you need something
like
that bids like 1.5 seconds before or something.
Yeah, that's
or half a
that's
second.
too soon for me.
Right.
Because
I
know I bid.
Yeah.
I've bid like a minute before it ends, and I've lost.
No.
Oh,
Even
that's
less
too
than
late.
that.
No, I usually hit it at about the 20-second mark because it's got like
I'll tell you one eBay auction tip that a lot of people don't know, and it's won a lot of auctions for me over the years. Don't bid an even number. If you're willing to go $17, go $17.06. I'm not kidding. You'll win by 6 cents much of the time, and you don't care about that. Take your highest and add a few cents to it. The guy that running the auction probably doesn't like it just because it's weird. Why did this thing go for $17.06?
Well, that's the thing. I think what eBay does is it allows you to put in your maximum bid. So if the bid is currently for 60 cents and you put in $12, it'll only put that 60 cents up to whatever 70 cents or whatever the next increment is. But it'll keep going until you get to that 12. But if people are putting in even numbers, Tim's right. If you put in a couple pennies above it, you'll probably get it.
You'll say you're the highest.
Because nobody's saying I want my maximum bid to be $17.06.
I'm not the only one that knows this. So if you go above a nickel, you might be better off.
I think my wife
7 cents or something like that. You might be because other people know that, and 1702. Well, I bid 1707, so I got you.
Right.
Yeah, but there's not very many auctions anymore. Everything's like buy now.
All this
sort of thing. And it's unless you see something at a really good price that's buy now. Like the people are just unloading the thing. And okay, fine, I'll take it. But there's really hardly any auctions anymore.
No.
But I mean, on this craft thing, it happens to be an auction. Well, it was one of how they start off 1 cent CD.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you
so somebody had bumped it up to 6 cents.
Like 3 people that are really into it, or you're not going to get the money you want for it if you auction it. So,
what I like to do when I buy something, I try like a certain CD, and I put cheapest price, and all the different, so I find it all these different websites. So this is for $5, this is for $3, this is,
right.
That's what I do. That's something my wife used to show me how to do.
Yeah, but otherwise, this CD is going for gigantic bucks, or at least they're asking gigantic bucks. I'm like, I wouldn't pay $70 for that. Get out of here.
That's the thing. People say that physical media is worthless these days. No, it's not. The best of REO Speedwagon on CD is worthless, but that doesn't mean everything's worthless.
Hey, wait a minute.
You know what else you can get really cheap?
What?
Oh,
yes.
No, not on CD. You can't.
I hope she had a good birthday.
I'm looking. There we go.
We're all on the same page. There you go. Yeah.
Those Buddhist CDs are out of print, and they're going for a little bit of money. Not huge money, but they're not cheap.
And a Christmas CD,
Baby.
And,
what?
There you go.
What's the back cover look like?
I grabbed my Partridge Family albums, and this was stuck in there.
And that was stuck. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's different. Yeah.
You know what it is? I don't refile my Partridge Family all my Partridge Family albums in with my other albums. I keep them out because I know I need them on the Doc Show.
Always have them handy. Just stick them on
like this
guy.
He doesn't get filed either.
Oh yeah, he's over here too. We don't get to see him very often. I think Hangay did a Christmas.
Do I have to get my hand? I don't know where it is.
Oh no! Did you lose your hiney?
Probably right here.
My friend is a DJ. He could borrow my Hangay CD and play Hangay.
Wow! And then he'd bring it right back.
Yeah. Say, what is this? Yeah. Okay. Well,
so how many people we have watching, Doc?
Oh, says 13.
13.
Says 13.
Oh, he's got Hangay. Got lots of Hangay.
There you go. Yeah. Deep Sony. My weeder.
And he's got my Hangay's over there.
He's a little older than Doc's.
And that's older Hangay guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really.
Now it's we've killed 10 minutes. Does anybody have anything new that they have?
I know Jeff does.
I do, but I was going to ask if anybody else does.
I don't remember what I've shown. No, I don't think that. I think I showed like 50 CDs last
time.
Oh
yeah, on Sunday. Yeah.
I bought 2 films today. Nobody cares, and that's it.
Okay. Well, I've got a couple of pretty interesting CDs.
Yeah. Didn't show us.
Tim might like this first one. I've got the very best of the creation.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and this is
I've never actually seen that comp, but I've got tons of creation. I love that.
And the booklet has got facsimiles of little ads for the band.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. They're
This is
great
interesting.
band.
This is
Freak
like
beat.
21
British
songs.
freak beat.
Yeah, and it says it's from Hamburg, Germany. So, and this is another one, and I think this one is a little bit hard to find. And now both of these CDs were $1 a piece, so that's
Wow.
I love finding bargains. This is the Naz
Everyone loves bargains.
anthology.
The Naz, cool.
Mm-hmm. And that fellow's named Todd right there.
Yeah.
And this is a 2 CD set on Rhino, and I like this cover as well.
Gee.
Yeah. Meet the Naz.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I like the
These are
Naz.
2 CDs, and both of those for $1 a piece. And that's what I got today.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah,
You're the Bargoon King of the day.
Yeah.
Well, I can show you what I got in the mail.
Okay. Show me what you got there.
I'm going to click on you then.
Okay.
What
I
is that?
opened it up.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a
Lo and
summon.
behold,
What?
You got
Oh!
it. Okay.
I already have it.
Mhm.
I already have it.
This empty head of mine forgot that I had it or had pre-ordered it, and I ordered it again. So anybody want to buy it?
Put it on eBay for 6 cents.
I have I have to try to return it to the Beatles store somehow,
Whoa.
or sell it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, somebody
Wait,
might
wait,
want it.
now,
That's the one
that's
you
the
want.
one I want. Ollie says that's the one he wants.
I'll give you a good price on it.
Yes.
I do.
Me will buy anything.
Oh, Joe. Joe says he does.
You want it, Joe?
What, Capital didn't send him one? Excuse me. I'm sorry about that.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, what films did you get to Tim that nobody cares about?
I don't even know the names of them. I got a war film I'd never heard of that's obscure, and that's why I bought it. I'll get them in a minute.
Okay.
And then a John Wayne film that I don't think I have. I have most of John Wayne films.
I like John Wayne. Which one?
The only
was
reason I bought the John Wayne is I don't like standing in line to buy one thing.
Yeah, so you got something else.
Yeah, so I found 2, and then they had a lot of John Wayne, but I think I have most of them. So
yeah, I have about 20 John Wayne films myself.
Name the best song used in a movie, like Tiny Dancer and Almost Famous.
Oh, that
No,
was.
I like Everybody's Talking by Nilsson. Midnight
How
Cowboy.
about Weird Science?
I'm thinking, what do you do with a girl like Maria or whatever?
Or Problem?
Music.
Yeah. Oh, we have a sale. 6 cents. Buy it now.
Yeah.
I like Stand By Your Man in the Blues Brothers. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, Joe wants it with the case.
Joe wants it with the case.
Well, that's what
give
this
him
is.
Well,
Give him a good deal.
Yeah.
what about the envelope?
He's talking about the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like
So
you
is
get the
it
2 CDs in the box.
Is it considered used now?
No,
Oh, no, it's in the shrink.
I was
in
going
the
to
shrink.
say, if you've handled it and it's
just because it's been sold doesn't mean it's used. It's not
Okay.
used till he opens it. Then it's
okay.
used.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's opening it. Hey.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was putting it in the box.
Oh.
Then get back.
I don't want to flip it over. It's got my address on here.
Okay.
Okay. We don't want people to know. In case
And my real name, Engelbert Humperdinck.
That's unfortunate.
I know we're supposed to be anonymous here.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who we are. No. No. I mean, Jeff Kendall's not a good name.
I mean, I'm from Oklahoma, and there you go. You know. I mean, you can find me. Google Jeffrey Kendall, Oklahoma, and how many Jeffrey
You're
Kendall.
in danger there. You know.
So now I have these weirdos. I found you.
You're from Tucson.
Hello, Mikey Tats.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
no, whatever.
Hmm. Engelbert
Washington.
What's
Oh, look, it's Mikey Tats.
what's
Mikey
going
Mike.
on? Not a whole lot.
Hello. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Thursdays tend to be kind of on the quiet side.
I got my
Kind of
AOL
quiet
hat on.
today. Kind of like that. Mhm.
How old
Like
is that? 40 years old?
I worked at AOL for a few weeks before I got laid off.
Yeah, I was looking to see if there's a date, but there isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Does AOL even exist anymore?
Whenever it was that they listed on the stock exchange, that's how old this hat is.
Well, there used to be an AOL call center in Oklahoma City, and I went through training and worked there for like 3 weeks. And one of the head guys walked and said, "On my table, everybody in this table, after you get done with your call, log off." And they
Yeah,
said,
but
"You
you
can
used
go
to get
home."
those AOL discs in the mail all the time. You open your mailbox, sign on to AOL
You
for
can
20
program
hours.
through AOL. Actually, the
For
pay
6
was
cents.
pretty good, but still,
Get
they
AOL for
closed
6
it
cents.
down. Mhm.
Wow.
Mikey's
Really?
father
Mhm.
still has AOL email
Mhm.
instead of like, what do you call those?
You've got
Gmail
mail.
or
Yeah, I have
Is it
Gmail.
still
Yahoo. Is there such a thing as Yahoo anymore?
You've got mail. What? Yahoo.
Yeah, Yahoo still exists.
Yeah,
I have a
so-
Yahoo account.
Still exists.
Mhm. Yeah.
Never see that stuff anymore.
Yes,
You've
welcome.
got mail.
You've got mail.
Oh wow!
What I
Still have an
need is a
AOL
email.
email address. Oh, nothing ever comes over that thing. I bet you. It's like long gone.
Get out stuff. Excuse me, my
Yeah.
cats are in the cabinet. I hear them rustling around.
Your
in the
cat is in the cabinet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You better go let him.
It's okay. Well, they let themselves in, and they're just laying in there in the cabinet.
Oh, how sweet.
Or one of them likes to get on top of the fridge.
Is
and
your
cry that he
refrigerator
wants to
running?
get off. Yeah. So,
Did you hear what Robert S. said?
yeah. Better go and catch it. Yeah.
It just wasn't funny. He didn't have to laugh.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. We are hilarious here. We are funnier than most other
We are,
YouTube.
especially on Thursday.
So, news, by the way.
Wait, breaking news.
My company is offering a voluntary incentive program for people to retire.
Oh.
So by April, I might be broke. I mean, retired.
Oh, well, actually, broken and retired is the same thing. It kind of
No,
is.
well, actually, what they would pay me for a certain period of time, so I wouldn't be broke immediately.
Yeah, you'll be like me. You'll be real excited finding $1 CDs, right?
Yeah, or a box for $30 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be selling my dollar CDs.
Yeah.
Oh, those 50 CDs I got for $10. I'll be selling all
for
those.
$1 a piece. Yeah.
Retire. Let's do lunch.
You retire, you get to do lunch, and Joe's buying.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Saturday, Joe. Maybe Saturday. I'm busy tomorrow and Sunday, but Saturday I might be able to do. I can fit you into my busy schedule.
You have to get one of those Rolodex things, like
yeah,
maybe in March. I'm not sure.
I'll have my people talk to your people.
I know people still work. This is crazy.
Yeah.
When you retire,
I'm the only one here who still works, right?
When you retire, you look at the other people that are still working. You poor people. Jeez, I feel sorry for you. You know, you're working the cash register, you're digging the holes, you're doing whatever, and you just sit there and laugh at them like, but then you look at your bank account and go,
Well, you just have to learn to live with less,
I know. We'll see. Jeff bought some CDs, and Tim, you got some movies, I guess. There. And Robert S. got a box full, and I bought a frying pan.
CDs, and you bought a frying pan. Okay.
It was a huge one.
All right.
I'm thinking, like, I don't know how much it costs in the store, but it was one of those great big Tefal frying pans in Goodwill, and I went, I buy that, and my bacon will not escape. So like for $7.29 or whatever it is, I says, I'm buying this. Tried it out this morning. I put the bacon in, and I watched the little buggers in there just try to get out.
You watch your bacon?
These ones I did. I wanted to make sure they were going to stay in the pan.
Mm-hmm.
So
they shrink.
So Mikey Tat says fixing ACs, it pays him pretty well. What ACs are you fixing in the wintertime?
Probably heaters.
I know he does.
Do heaters and ACs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's lucrative.
Talking to you, Doc, my son is going to show me how to make CDs off the internet. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
All these CDs I want, and I don't have to buy them now.
Oh, that's easy.
Yes.
In the winter? Who asked for that?
I took some more pictures of houses for my Christmas video. I can't really see that one too well. Let me see. Oh, here's a good one.
Oh, cool. That's a nice house. Yeah.
There you go. There's a display in a house.
Yeah. They're not coming out too well, but
looking pretty good.
I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel at some point.
Have you got those ones that are set to music?
Got music?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Go into the music,
I do have a video, but there was no music. I'm going to put music on it when I make my video.
How much does Joe pay Mike to be his bodyguard? In pizzas, maybe.
It's not enough. He's had a lot of work to do lately.
He's underpaid. Yeah, but
good. Yes, I'm actually going to Diker Heights on Sunday.
That's a must-see thing.
Yes.
The shame you can't go where I live. We have the Festival of Lights.
Well, wait till you see Diker Heights on my videos.
Okay.
It's a festival of lights, all right, and a string of cars a mile long where you can get in.
Yeah, and where I live too.
And actually, tomorrow night, I'm going to be driving around different towns looking at Christmas lights.
Oh yeah.
Me and my new friend.
Oh, I understand.
That one, Robert. Oh, that one, Robert.
Yeah,
Take that.
Look. Yeah, that's what I used to do when I was little. My mom and dad and I don't know how my dad could drive and eat an ice cream cone at the same time, but he did. So
you know what, Joe? I'm starting to talk myself out of it.
Say it ain't so.
Like I'm sitting there playing on the thing, like, okay, got to get my maps all set and get the route going and all this kind of stuff. 10.5 hours drive.
Oof. So you're not going to fly? I thought you were going to fly in.
Well, I don't have wings.
Okay.
But I'm looking at the thing like, go through Toledo, I-80, blah, blah, blah. 10.5 hours.
You only have to drive to Tim's house. He'll drive the rest of the way.
Could you turn around and pick up me?
It'd
be like a road trip.
That's another 10 hours.
I know.
I might get there by April or something.
Yeah, April or May. It'd be nice and cool.
But really, I'm looking at all this stuff, and because what was it, a week ago? I was looking at hotel rooms in is it Fremont or something? Freebird something, and Merrick. It's on the Sunrise Highway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I was looking at that stuff, and after looking at
I'm sorry, what's on Sunrise Highway?
Is it Fremont or Freeland?
Freeport?
Something. Freeport. Okay. Freeport and Merrick.
Yeah, well, Merrick, there's a town called Merrick, yes.
Yes. And they've got motels. And I was looking at those. I'm going like, okay, they're about 10 miles out of from the airport.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty far though from the airport.
10 miles. I'm going like, so I get out of the rat race, but then I'm looking at it's got 10.5 hours to get there, and it's going to be could be snowing and blowing and cold.
Ice and
There's
And
a Best Western right in Massapequa Park, not too far from the record store.
Well, I was using the Google thing, and I'd be kind of scanning and thinking, this one's got rooms for 145. I'm like, okay, no.
Yeah. Well, look, you can stay with Mikey Tats.
Oh,
Well, he said near him. I'm saying with him.
Oh, not with him. I was going to say, how much does he charge? And all the pizza you can eat.
yeah.
I take mine with meat only, thank you. I'm a carnivore. I meat pizza, meat lovers pizza. That's me. No veggies, no fruit, no.
So how far is Massapequa from New York City?
Miles wise?
Yeah.
It's probably about 45-minute drive.
Not that okay. It's about like me driving to Oklahoma City. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look.
Actually, maybe a little
right.
longer. I'm trying to think. I mean, I always took the train. The train made several stops.
Yeah.
I don't know. Joe, Mike, what do you think? 45 minutes? Make sure you carry a gun in Elmont. Yeah.
Yikes. Mikey says 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 45 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know. That Freeport and Merrick, that looks like about 10 miles out.
But here's the thing. If you're just going to like the airport, yes, that's New York City, but that's not like Manhattan. So that's going to be closer. Now you're talking about a half hour maybe to the airport.
Okay.
From Massapequa.
Oh yeah.
So,
well, I'm heading east because I figured you stay at the airport. It's like gigantic bucks, and even stuff that's even close to there. Like if you go north, there's some towns, and it was still like 200 and something. And then I went east down the Sunrise Highway to like Freeport, and I'm going, okay, 145, and Merrick was like 157 or something like that. Well, it's getting better. The prices are better if you drive away from whatever. But I don't know. I'm psyching myself out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Psyching myself.
It's not like an ice storm or a snowstorm or anything.
Well, that too. And cold and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
You're right about that, Mike. You're right about that.
Well, that's what I thought about, going out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's always cheaper just out of town.
Yes.
So, and the thing is right. What, Highway 27 is it?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Like it makes the big loop, and then you're on Highway 27. So you don't go towards New York. You go the opposite way.
Right.
I
There are hotels on Hempstead Turnpike, on Route 110 in Farmingdale. There are hotels all over the place.
Doc, maybe you can find do they still have a Motel 6? Maybe in the area with them cheap ones?
I didn't see one listed, but then they don't cost $6 anymore.
Okay.
No, but they'll keep the light on for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. What? You didn't get a reservation? Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't advertise that anymore. That's the other thing. I want to avoid.
No, he still does those commercials. Try to figure out how Tom Bodette is still doing he's been doing them since the late 70s, and he's still doing Motel 6 commercials.
Wow. So like how old is Tom Bodette? He must be like 90 or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably started when he was 18, so
Yeah, I remember those.
70s. You never know.
I think Scott is looking for who's Scott.
Sorry.
That must be an inside joke. I don't have that one. I don't get that.
There's a guy who's always looking to share a room with people.
Yeah, always. Always.
Well, after one of the Beatle fests, I gave him a lift home, and it was
Well, yes.
Strange.
Don's got to keep me company in what the railway station. Is that where he's at?
Yes.
You break into a doctor's office with Don and stuff,
Or sleep in a car that you break into.
We can share his what do you call it? His give outs or whatever, that he gums to death. So I'm like,
Wow.
Well, yeah, I'm psyching myself out now.
No, it's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I even looked at the weather report today. I'm sitting there like, I got this big Google map of weather. I'm going like, okay, here I am. Now let's swoosh the map over towards New York. And actually, the weather was about the same, really.
Really? In February?
So like, we had 45 degrees. You guys had 41.
Mm-hmm.
And like showed like the wind direction was doing the same thing. Like all the little arrows were. But this is like what, a month and a half away, roughly, almost.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, that's my answer to that.
Okay.
So yeah, I do want to go, but I'm psyching myself out. The closer it gets, I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get on the road.
You have your plate of coffee, and you're going to be by yourself, right?
Yes.
No Robert P. and no Beela Brad. Nobody like that.
It's going to be lonely.
No Boo Boo.
No Boo Boo.
The boo's not coming. Okay.
No Boo Boo. No. So.
Okay. Now we've been on Soup for 31 minutes, and we have 2 open spots.
Yeah, something's wrong there, hey?
Yeah, we got 2 more people can join us.
Yeah.
If we know who you are. All that.
This is a safe space.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so far, yes.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Okay. It's a happy place too.
It is.
We only talk about happy things.
It is.
Such as, and since Joe's here, he knows all about that. That McCartney III thing. I was simply amazed.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was so cool.
I'm very happy for him, but I'm still annoyed that I paid almost $50 for this. With the shipping and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I saw something on Facebook that there was an article from an English magazine that said Paul McCartney's working on new material. So
that's no surprise.
McCartney IV, anyone?
Well, it'll just be his next album.
He's on tour right now, so I don't think he's working on any right now.
Okay.
But he probably
was. Yes, I know Joe.
Even Joe said he wasn't gonna pay.
Yeah, but that's because he paid for about 12 or 13 of them versions 3 years ago.
Yeah. This is their thank you for being such a good
I didn't, so I said, you know what, I'll buy it. And it's cool. I like the way it looks. And I'd be happy with any one of the versions.
I'm wondering how they're keeping track of the versions. They're probably not outside of these promo ones that they're sending out, but I was looking at another person that got theirs. And I was looking at the UPC, and I figured the UPCs would be different, and they're not. The UPCs are the same too. So how are they keeping track of these things?
I don't know.
Well, that's the one thing when I'm watching Joe's video, and he said, like, I got all 3. I'm going like, yeah, you open those things up and see how many of them. Oh, I got this one already, or something like that.
No,
they're
keeping track. I just don't know how.
I was amazed.
And I understand why they're just doing it the way they're doing it, because almost everybody would want that smeared circle one. Yeah. So the other 2 would just sit there. So I understand why you don't know what one you get. You just get a random one, because otherwise there's always going to be
like
one
all 3 of them
they think is cooler, and that's the one they're going to want. And then the other 2 are just going to sit there. So,
But I thought it was amazing. Yeah, you got one of these.
I know the barcodes are all the same. I saw another video and I looked closely at that, and I'm like, the barcodes.
But then you say, like, how are they keeping track who gets a promo box?
Well, they've got lists for that, but it's just how are they keeping track of keeping all three, knowing what the albums are. I don't know.
Poor Marv, he didn't get any.
Not yet.
Yeah.
What does he usually get stuff? I don't know.
I don't know, but he was like, no, I didn't get
Well, I
any.
think we know. It's everybody. I think everybody that got one of those promo settlers things is getting them. Yeah, you know.
True.
So
he said he didn't even get a postcard.
Well, that's when then he won't get one. That's
It's that
people that got the postcards that are getting them.
Well, then he does have reason to cry then.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't get one.
I mean,
everybody got one.
They know Marv's channel. Why send him one? He'll buy him anyway. So why,
Well, they know that. I guess.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's a cash grab. It's a cash grab.
No, it's not a cash grab. They didn't print up enough of these things for it to be a cash grab.
Well, Joe has missed some capital stuff in the past. But when this thing was announced, I thought, oh, maybe they're gonna make it like a double album series and have that reimagined in there. And it doesn't.
Yeah.
So that means coming up next, you're gonna rebuy that one ×3.
No, you're not.
I don't think so.
No, Imagine ×3.
No, that one you need to divide by 3.
And I think somebody said in a comment somewhere, and I think that this is absolutely right, that this was all pre-planned. This was part of the initial marketing 3 years ago, that on the 3rd anniversary, we're going to come out with another special edition of this. I don't think this is a new idea that somebody's come up with. I think this has been planned all along. And, these things have probably been ready forever. They're just waiting to do it. And there they are.
What a surprise for us consumers.
Yeah.
So they're going to reissue Egypt Station with all the extra tracks?
God. Oh, that's already been done.
Oh,
already been done.
Special edition has it? Okay.
They did that already. And they didn't need an anniversary to do it either.
Okay.
And they didn't have extra stuff on this one either. They didn't. And bonus tracks.
I don't think there's much extra stuff to put on this one. There isn't much.
Yeah, exactly. No loss there.
No loss.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that one.
Yeah.
In fact, today at the thrift store, I saw my very first Justin Bieber CD.
No, did you?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So now Justin Bieber's finally going to hit the racks.
So you picked it up?
To laugh at it and put it on the ground.
I was going to ask you how it was.
No, but it's recent, right? Basically recent, I guess.
It's not that. No. I saw like 6 months ago Adele's latest album still sealed at my thrift store, and for 99 cents on CD, and nobody wanted it. It sat there forever. And I mean, we're talking a month after it was released, probably. There it is for 99 cents.
Nobody cared.
Still in the thrift store, and nobody wanted it.
Adele is a has-been.
Yeah, well, that Taylor Swift CD at my thrift store was there several days. They finally somebody walked off with
for 99 cents?
Yeah.
And here I thought Adele was a computer.
But I do find Adele ones though. Lots of Susan Boyle.
Oh, lots of Susan Boyle.
Lots of like I thought she was America's sweetheart. But
if I was ever on a like a dating site, and you got to ask people women questions. One of my first questions would be, do you own any Susan Boyle CDs? If the answer was yes, you're off the list.
I think my first question would be, do you look like Susan Boyle?
No, do you own any Susan Boyle CDs? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you see the same stuff over and over. Yeah. All that Richard Clayderman stuff. Well, songs to trim your tree by.
Yeah. There was a lot of country this morning, And there was a whole stack of those Mojo and Uncut CDs, that they stuck on the magazine.
Oh yeah.
They have several of
Those
those.
are really good. I have lots of those.
Oh yeah, there's several. Several of them are pretty good, and some of them are crap, but a lot of them are good. Some really good.
The old
good
ones,
tracks.
the ones from like the mid '90s to the mid 2000s, most of those are pretty good. And then by like 2008, 2009, they started going downhill pretty quickly. But before that, they're mostly good.
Yeah,
and there's Uncut, stuff. There's Mojo, there's a few magazines that
buy this Circus magazine and get a free CD.
Get a free CD, and if you don't like the CD, at least you have a jewel case.
I used to buy it.
Free insert, cardboard thing, the Bugaloos.
They increased the price. Those magazines are like $13 or $14 now.
Yeah, now they might be more than that. Back then they were like $7 or $8.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of songs you want on the CD, it's worth the $7 or $8 just for the CD,
That's the kind of stuff Stephen Schnee would be looking for.
Oh, yeah.
I have tons of uncut CDs, and there's another magazine called CMJ. And CMJ was cheap. CMJ was either $4 or $5. And it came. Everyone came with a CD, and there was always at least a half a dozen really good songs on each CD. I have tons of those.
What about those Paste magazine CDs?
Yeah,
I have one Paste CD. I think I have a Paste DVD too. They would put DVDs in their magazines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's
Paste
Rock
was a little too mellow for me. A little too, roots. They love roots rock and Paste, and that's never been my huge thing.
And there was a rock magazine that went out of business a couple of years ago called Q that I liked. Had some pretty good articles.
We still talk about music?
Yeah. And movies.
There was a magazine in the mid to late 90s, and I don't know how long it lasted, not that long, called Bob. And Bob was great because inside every magazine, you got a flexi disc single, and Bob was only like $3, and it was a unique single, like only available
exclusive to Bob.
Yeah, exclusive to Bob, and there's some good stuff in there. Yeah. I love.
You never got any flexi discs in my copy of Tiger Beat.
Me neither. I used to read Tiger Beat too.
Playboy never had them either.
No, they had better things to look at.
They had them in mad.
There was nothing flexy there. It was all stiff.
My dad used to subscribe to Tiger Beat. So he told my mom he was looking at the articles. Yeah, Dad.
Well, I did watch Playboy that had a David Bowie interview in it.
Yeah, I had the one that has the John Lennon interview from 1980. Yeah.
We all did because he died then, and
he died.
That was the one time, like your parent. Because I was 18 then, but living at home still. I wasn't.
It doesn't count.
Playboy magazines laying around my bedroom, But my mother was fine with me buying that issue of Playboy because it was the John Lennon interview, and it was the last John Lennon interview.
No, you should have been reading highlights for children.
They were in the Circus and Kerrang and all those.
Sesame Street Monthly.
Trying to find those hidden pictures in.
In there. There was one magazine that came out.
Can you find the 5 cats hidden in this picture?
Right. 82, 83 that had John and Yoko nude pictures. And that was like 83, I think. I don't remember what it was called. Because I was buying something and I said, John and Yoko nude. And I thought,
Robert, were you Goofus or Gallant?
What? Goofus?
In Highway magazine, they had the two guys, Goofus and Gallant. Goofus pushes the old lady into the puddle, but Gallant steers her away from the puddle and saves the victim.
I think I was the old lady.
Goofus and Gallant. Goofus did the wrong thing. Gallant did the right thing.
I used to get highlights at my grade school.
Well, I was probably the one who did the right thing. My brother would have been the one who was doing the bad.
No. Oh, well. That's going back like 60 years, kids.
It's been a few years ago.
Which is why I don't remember it.
Oh, we had black and white TV back then. Whew, man.
The
The
highlights.
Highlight centerfold. Oh, we can't show that.
Wow.
I don't remember them having a centerfold.
No.
Well, if they did, it could have been scary. I don't know. Could have been Mrs. Timbertoes.
Oh,
Nobody remembers the Timbertoes. Okay. So it's 60
There was-
years ago.
I know, 60 years. Oh, good Lord. 1964. Ah,
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
everybody was so young then.
I know. Jeez.
Yes, we was.
Mhm.
So that's the problem. I seen somebody have a comment. Someone like, "Why are you watch those old guys for?" Well,
Because the new guys aren't as good.
that's true. That's true. But I mean, like, look at the old fart sitting there talking about, like what happened 60 years ago and all that kind of stuff. It's
good
still
time.
on everybody knows how much I love concentration on buzzer.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it that the show was made in basically 1990, yet as a prize on the board there, and let's look behind number 5, and it's a color TV.
Mm-hmm.
Well, were they still making black and white TVs in 1990? I don't think so.
Probably.
I think everything was color then.
Real cheap ones.
Like, oh my God, it's a color TV!
Oh, boy.
Hooray! Now, these days, it just should be TV. Or,
A new TV, yeah.
Yeah, I saw I think it was Price is Right, where you had to like punch the
oh yeah,
thing, and this woman had like $250. Tried a second time, got $250, and she had an opportunity to try again.
Okay.
And she took it, and she won $10,000.
Hey, all right.
Her reaction, you think she was just like given like $1 million back then, like and set for life or whatever,
Yeah. Not
She was like shaking and everything. She was like, "Oh my God!" And
oh, Bob,
it's 10,000. Yeah, exactly. It's $10,000. It's not going to last you all that long.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello. Color, you see, as for color TV, when I was a little kid, my dad worked in a furniture store, so we got one. Here comes his truck back up to our house. What's that? Our new TV. Oh, okay.
Look, a new Zenith.
I think it was a Zenith. Mm-hmm.
We had a Westinghouse.
Great, big,
We had an RCA, I think.
half the wall. Mm-hmm. And 3 channels and the PBS.
Thank you. It's cold up here now.
Yeah.
Time to get out the woolly sweaters and stuff.
Cold outside. I just had to go to my car. Cold.
See? I could get on Google Map and spin it over towards New York State and see what the temperatures outside your house is. Probably like about 36 by now.
31.
34.
30. I was darn close.
31 by me.
I was darn close.
52 here. It's been staying warmer, so that means we're going to get a deluge, probably in February.
Yeah, but you're south though. The rest of us are kind of on an even plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But 1964 says we didn't get one. I'm thinking it means color TV till the old B&W died in '73.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, my dad sold them, so we got one. Yeah, so
I don't know.
Oh,
what
it's
year we
good
got
on color. Yeah.
To me, my brother's surprise, we got the black and white in our bedroom when they got a color set.
Nice.
So I never saw like all my favorite shows in color till like 1980 or something, because I saw all black and white in my bedroom.
That man would have blew your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow! Look at these colors. Huh? Jeez.
Yeah, I remember being sick at Christmas one time, being home from school, like at Christmas Eve or something, and laying on the couch in the living room and seeing Green Acres in color for the first time. And we're talking sometime in the 70s here.
Yeah, I remember
don't ever
being
see
sick.
it in my bedroom. You know,
Up until then, you were watching Black and White Acres.
Yeah,
my grandmother had a black and white TV. And my head was sick
Great.
when I was a
I
kid.
have that memory. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, some things I saw in color, you know, like the Thunderbirds I saw in color and stuff like
okay,
that.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, but imagine you're shocked when you see Zsa Zsa in color for the first time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, anything on when my parents weren't watching TV, anything on early in the morning or something, we'd get to see. Saturday mornings, we'd see stuff in color. But you know, once my parents grew up and wanted to watch TV, then it was off. We either watched what they wanted to watch, or you have your own TV in your bedroom. So
go watch it. Yeah.
we went to watch it in black. Like Get Smart. I never saw Get Smart in color. I only saw.
Yeah, I watched it too. I had a little TV in mine. I used to
Never
stay
got
up late.
to see the Twilight Zone in color either. Oh wait.
Did you ever stay up late and watch the Tomorrow Show, Tim? Did you stay up late and watch the Tomorrow Show with Tom Snyder?
I did later sometimes.
I used to. You know,
if somebody good was on, like I remember the McCartney one. The McCartney one's really the only one I remember.
I remember I watched the Kiss one. Where
It's on YouTube someplace.
Was blitzed out of his mind. They had some interesting shows at the time in the 70s after Carson.
So if you like this talk about old shows, hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button. We're all four old guys.
All the 19 people that are out there just. I think
somebody asked me earlier. That's where I went. That's one of the two movies.
Right?
Okay.
Like, I buy stuff like this. I have no idea what it is. It can't be common. It's not streaming anywhere. I guarantee that. So I buy stuff like that. No idea what it is.
Okay, what's the John Wayne movie?
54 movie or something. 51, 54.
Yeah, it's a bomb blasting story.
Looks like it'll be in color.
And this guy is kissing a girl on the back. So
not that I.
Oh, it looks like Star Trek.
And it does.
With airplanes.
That's the other one I bought, the War Wagon. I don't think I have seen the War Wagon.
Him and Kirk Douglas,
yeah. That's the two movies I bought today. That's it.
That's a good film.
Buck each.
I don't have that one, but I have a bunch of them. Yeah.
Buck each. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I like $1 things.
And I hit that button. Come on. Yeah, thank you.
Can't go wrong with a $1 war movie.
Oh, I love fun stuff for a buck.
Brought to you by Playtime Video.
Yes.
And if it's in color, maybe it's a really faded color. Like everybody looks kind of.
Oh yeah, like a dub.
No, because it's not. This is. I don't know the company, but it looks like it's a decent company. I do. It's on Olive. I didn't realize it was on Olive. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. Olive just went out of business a couple months ago. Unfortunately, they were great. I didn't realize it was Olive.
Oh,
I'm really glad I bought it now that I know it's on Olive.
So that's a good purchase.
Yes,
it is.
At least it's not Russian.
Yeah, like it'll be in techie blue. It'll be beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. Spend some big money for that. 49 cents?
No, 99 cents.
99 cents a piece.
Movies
are mine were 99 cents a piece.
He splurged.
Blu-rays are $2 now. They're worth $3
and
or $4. Anything sealed at $1.
Yeah, it came to $2.15, and I let them round it up to $3 for.
Oh, that's nice.
Mine for series. It doesn't. CDs are all 99 cents. I don't care how many CDs are in the thing, but movies like TV series and stuff are usually between $4 and $5 there. It isn't that cheap. It's not bad, but it's
Make sure the disc is in the.
I always check all. I checked everything.
I got burned a couple times.
I got burned a couple times. Get it home and
I think we all have.
Yeah. Usually they ask you to check. Did you check the seats? Yes,
I check on these. I check the back too and look at the aspect ratio because I don't want any of this scan crap.
Well, yeah, but an old movie like that should only be in
No. This is 235-1. This is going to be a pretty narrow screen.
So that is filmed in split vision.
This one. The other one's going to be full screen.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but maybe the picture has been enhanced to fit your television.
Might be.
They used to have that too.
Yes.
You have to check to see full screen, widescreen, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the wrong one. Sorry, no returns. Ow! I know. Sometimes buying some of those old things, you get bummed out when you get them home. I remember having to rebuy some movies. I got the freaking full screen, and I've got a nice big TV to watch them on now too. So,
but that's the great thing about like kung fu movies. People used to hate it on VHS and even on DVD. Well, DVDs is different, but on VHS, instead of hacking off the sides like they do in America, they would just squish the screen. So everybody's tall and thin, right? But you put that in your DVD player, and you could play with the aspect ratio of your TV and make them normal size again.
Yeah, or make the people like real fat.
Yeah, you can stretch them out. They're not fat because they're already tall and thin, so you can stretch them back out to normal size.
Olive oil all of a sudden was like Kate Smith. It was crazy.
Like Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle took up the whole screen. Whoa.
Susan Boyle doing kung fu.
I had to shrink that down. But yeah, I see a lot of Shania Twain. I saw a Peggy Lee one. It kind of like, and I looked like it had the Siamese cat song on.
It's probably your best stuff.
It likely was.
That's her Capitol stuff. Peggy Lee's Capitol stuff is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my favorite Peggy Lee song, Is That All There Is on it?
Oh, yeah. I think that one was a
Love
hit.
that song.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, Peggy Lee's great.
But I didn't take it though.
Really?
I put it back.
She has a song called Boston Beans, which is great. I've never seen it on CD though.
It'll still be there when you go back, Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You want this one? Yeah.
Yeah, there was another Dean Martin one, like the best of Dean Martin, the Capitol years, the reprise years. But I had a lot of the same ones that the one I already got. So like that, some More and Volare and all that. So it's hard for me to find anything anymore. So I'm almost ready to say I'm done.
Yeah, me too. But then I find something.
Then you find the creation.
And then you find the creation.
And it's a buck.
You'll have to start looking for Australian crawl.
Yeah, Australian crawl or, weird stuff.
Yes.
Stephen Schnee still wants their last album.
Dean Martin Cabaret? Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Hello, Jan.
Yeah.
Cabaret.
I don't remember if Cabaret was on there. But I don't know.
But he do Cabaret too?
I thought that was Liza Minnelli.
Yeah, Liza Minnelli did it, but I thought he did it.
Cabaret.
Yeah, but they had a Judy Garland one that had like 26 tracks on it.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Is that a greatest hits or is that just an album?
No, just an album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is she working with Serge Gainsbourg on that album?
Sorry?
Is she working with Serge Gainsbourg on that album? I love him.
I believe so. Yes.
Believe it or not. I mean, she did most of her stuff. She did, but not all of it.
But is she singing French?
He's on 2 of these songs.
Yeah. I love Serge Gainsbourg. I have lots of Serge Gainsbourg.
Wait a minute. Gotta make it big so we can read this. In the tango.
Les ames de la musique.
El Chukip.
J'aime donc
les pattes.
Face
Everybody
B.
loves my baby. Okay.
The face B and face A.
Well, Paris BB. I know initials BB. I don't know Paris BB.
Ringo?
Mambo Bordeaux.
Yeah, the Mambo Bardo. I can't imagine.
one Mambo Bardo.
And this is about her home.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. You see, guys, we show you a Bridget Bardot album on Soup. So you never see a Bridget Bardot album in your life.
It's cold up here. We don't like it.
She's in a hot tub.
Winter's just started too.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Well, it's 31 degrees here. Beetle babe.
38 here.
We need to bundle up.
Supposed to be
We got rain tomorrow, but not cold.
It's supposed to be warm tomorrow.
With rain. Yeah.
Something like one like when it shows like the week ahead, and all of a sudden Friday just
Yeah, it's here.
right back down again. So,
hello, Dan.
Dan's here. We are the Soup Gang.
We are
the Soup Gang. It's 38 in Upper Michigan.
Not to be confused with Soupy Sales.
No. Who is on Motown Records for some reason. I know. He's in the window at Motown. I saw it.
No, he is. I have that album, A Bag of Soup.
Yeah. It's prominently displayed in their front window. I just went, what the f- is this?
I'm proud to have signed.
Well, see, if you get out of the water, you're going to look like one giant prune.
Yeah.
So maybe you should stay in.
Well, that's the thing. When you're in the water, it's warmer, and then you get up, and the air's cold. It's like, woo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What a chill.
That's Beetle Babe soup. It's soup. Making you dizzy or what? Stir in the soup cauldron, whatever. Okay. Okay, so what do we talk about now?
I don't know.
Well,
old man stuff like vitamins.
What?
Vitamins.
Is everyone ready for Christmas?
Yeah, I am. I got everything done. But I only have to buy.
I still have to buy for one person.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to buy for.
Yeah.
No, not me.
No, I know who you're talking about.
No, not that either.
Okay.
No, my daughter-in-law.
Oh, okay. I only buy for two, so I bought.
I heard she wants the Beatles red and blue box set.
Yeah.
She might get it.
Yeah.
That's right, Dan. Soupy Sales had a show in the mid-70s.
Yeah.
You know, with White Fang and Black Tooth. But you only saw their hand when you go to the door. So you're like, oh, somebody's at the door. And oh, it's what?
I guess
That's exactly what it was like.
Exactly.
I don't remember. Yeah, Soupy Sales.
Yes, I was a youngster too.
The only Soupy Sales I remember, I bought a blooper tape one time, and it had a topless girl in Soupy Sales.
Oh yeah, that's a
famous, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. So
like
he opened the door,
yeah,
and I think they had a second camera to kind of show what he was looking at, and Soupy was like going like this. Oh my god!
Yeah.
You know, whatever. He was in Detroit. I don't know exactly for how long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he necessarily started here, but he was here.
Yeah.
And somehow he ended up in New York, and he ended up on doing the mouse thing. But that's when he got to New York. He didn't do that here, I don't think. But he was here he was on at noon here. He was like your lunchtime watching. Here's an interesting statistic.
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel's new album chart position, #1 in the UK and 99 in the US.
It's #1 in about 5 or 6 countries.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
99 here. Figure that one out.
You know what nobody talks about is Busta Rhymes' new album.
Gee, what a shame.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes actually does have a new album out.
No, that's good.
Yeah. I guess everybody does that thing where just all you see is the hand.
Yeah.
Just stolen from Soupy Sales.
Mm-hmm.
Soupy Sons
Oh
are good.
yeah, they were.
The Sales girl.
Sons were in that group with David Bowie. What it was called?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Tin Machine.
Yeah.
Tin
Machine with David Bowie.
I'll bet they're even better than James McCartney. Oops.
They might be.
Probably is.
Okay.
Yes. Likely.
There goes any chance I have of getting Capitol stuff.
Sorry. I don't know. The soup didn't fall too far from the pot for Soupy's kids.
Mm-hmm.
What? Hello, Bell.
Hi, Bell.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Bell.
What's up,
Hello,
Bell? One ringy dingy.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Bell of the ball.
Yeah, what was I going to bring up there? Dang.
Buster Rhymes.
What is
No.
it?
No.
Stock?
Oh, you know how you have an idea and it's gone a second.
It's gone.
Oh, geez. I know.
Elizabeth Taylor. Robert P.
Did you eat spaghetti again Tuesday?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Spaghetti coming up. Now we'll see Boo Boo eat. But what was like Audrey Hepburn? What was it?
Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Audrey Meadows.
Oh, something about What's My Line.
Oh.
I was going to bring it up to Kevin. Oh, what?
Well, yeah.
I seen a What's My Line show that had Alex Trebek as the host.
Wow.
And you know how much I love Alex Trebek.
It must be a later one, I guess.
Yeah, it was in color. But anyway, it's like, What's My Line? And here's your host, Alex Trebek. And I'm like, what?
Did he have his mustache?
I believe he did.
Because he shaved it off later years.
Yeah, he shaved it off during the Jeopardy run. But
yeah,
I was going to say the panel of four were all different, except Kitty Carlisle's still there.
She's still there?
She's still there. And she's like, yeah, I'm Kitty Carlisle.
She's about 108.
For number two.
Kitty Carlisle was in a Marx Brothers movie, man.
Yeah, she was in a couple, I think. I think she's in two.
Same. But the stupid thing was, and of course, being it's Alex Trebek, one of the panelists was Dana Plato.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
From not Facts of Life.
That show, we know.
Yeah, the Gary Coleman show. Well, anyway, Dana Plato was one of the things. And when it got to her turn, she asked one of the questions, and Alex tried to make a joke on her, and she's like what? And they went back, and the thing goes off, and Dana Plato goes, I didn't get to ask him anything. Sticking out.
That used to happen a lot on the syndicated shows.
Yeah.
It's so weird. You watch the old ones, and they could fit 4, sometimes 5 segments in. On the syndicated one, 2.
Nothing.
That's all you're getting. 2. That's it. And it's like, because there's so many commercials and so much is bull crap. And the guests only get like 25 seconds or something to ask questions, and then on to the next one. And there's only 2 segments.
He's right. It was to tell the truth. He's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say to tell the truth, because I watched the What's My Line. I didn't think they were still doing this in the 70s. They had a celebrity. I didn't think they were still doing the celebrity thing in the 70s. So they all got their blindfolds on, and I watched it because it was Leonard Nimoy, and all he did was grunt at him. But it's funny because one of the panelists, and this is the panelist that got it, was Garrett Morris.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
He did, Mission Impossible with.
Yeah.
And
okay.
They said afterwards that Mission Impossible started in 1967 on the very next stage where Star Trek filmed. So they knew each other they'd known each other for years. But it was Garrett Morris that got it. But I was shocked because it's showing the panelists once I didn't recognize anybody. They didn't, it wasn't the first segment. So, and they took their glasses off, and I was like, That's Arlene Francis. Arlene Francis was still there in
Another one
'73.
too.
I was like,
And Kim
wow.
Carlisle.
No,
Wow.
no, she wasn't on. She wasn't on Once Upon a Time. But Arlene Francis was still there, and I was like, "Wow, that's great."
Arlene Francis would do the match game,
and she, that's right, she did. But because I always thought she was just a lovely woman. No, I don't necessarily have a thing for her, but I thought Arlene Francis had just the best eyes for one thing. I just thought she was just a lovely woman.
Yeah,
anybody ever watched the New York This Is Your Life show? Who was on a lot? Because it was syndicated. Because they had a bunch of hosts after Ralph Edwards. This Is Your Life. Everybody did This Is Your Life.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. I never, I've seen the ones that didn't go so well. Those are the ones.
Oh, did you see the one with Angie Dickinson? She walked off the set.
Yeah. There's a couple of those, I think.
I'm not staying for this shit.
I think Lou Costello's didn't go so well either.
Yeah.
How did they get those people there in the first place? Did
they blackmailed. They told Angie Dickinson something else.
Yeah.
They always lied.
They lied to him to get him there.
Yeah.
She said, "I'm going home. Bye." And they were left with no star.
Actually, I took a job once, and they told me they lied to me on the interview to get me to go there.
Oh, really? Now, the Angie Dickinson This Is Your Life is online if you want to see it.
Yeah, a lot of the train wreck ones are online. Yeah. Those are the only interesting ones. The rest
they promised some cash and prizes. Like, look, we will give you the McCartney III.
The McCartney III.
You're not going to know what color you get to open.
If something is a train wreck, they put it on YouTube. I mean, YouTube's all about.
Yeah. When he got to New York, I think that's where the mouse started. I don't remember him doing that in Detroit. So here he did the Super Chef.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's something called scale. It's like the minimum.
Yeah. No, there's scale. Whatever it is, you get scale. But you don't necessarily have to sign a contract or anything to be on television. And that's why game shows are so cheap, because they don't have to pay game show contestants because you have the chance to win a prize. So you don't get scale on a game show.
That's why Alex was so poor, because they paid him scale.
Yeah, because the stars that were out of work didn't.
Probably.
Yeah.
A box set with all three versions.
Yeah, now they're going to reissue. What's the one before McCartney III?
Egypt Station.
Egypt Station.
Let's do Egypt Station again. Yeah, I said that already. So,
Jeff, were you thinking again?
Yeah.
Oh, stop doing that. Get you in trouble.
Stop thinking.
Soupy went out of LA to 64 and then to New York in 66. But in Detroit, he must have been in like 64 to 65, and he was on around noontime. We came home for lunch from school, and he'd be on. So,
lunch with Soupy Sales.
The Price is Right has only been on for like
forever.
Yeah, exactly.
In the early days, they had pretty models. Yeah.
You remember Let's Make a Deal?
Oh yeah.
And that's around.
You see some of those early shows. It's like if you can tell us your license, number, you can win $7 or something.
Oh, Henry, nobody knows anymore. They're just footnoting.
It's supposed to be, but who knows?
I remember Monty Hall asking this lady for a garden hose. And she had one in her bag.
A garden hose. People are doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They'd be memorizing their license numbers.
The Price is Right goes back to the 50s.
Oh, yeah. The original Price is Right.
Yeah. Bill Cullen was the original host for the Price is Right.
Yeah.
No, it goes further back than 72.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it
Yeah,
goes to the
72
50s.
was the
Bill
Bob
Cullen
Barker
in the 50s
episode.
hosted. It was
Mhm.
different then.
Yes.
They didn't call people from the audience. They had contestants like any other show,
Right.
and they sat behind a panel. The set looked like "What's My Line?" or "To Tell the Truth." You know,
Yeah.
with contestants sitting behind a sitting in a chair behind this big
Yeah,
panel.
they'd all bid on a single item, like,
And then they
and
would
now
bid on
a house. Like, we're gonna build a bid on a
yeah,
house.
it was pretty boring, really.
And
It was, yeah.
and these days the price is not right for anything.
No, it probably wasn't right then either. But you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or are we confusing that with the bull? Oh no, the Bullwinkle thing was take the knob off your TV.
yeah,
Yes.
that was a Bullwinkle.
Yeah, Soupy was
that
definitely,
ended,
Yeah.
that ended the Bullwinkle puppet.
I don't
I don't remember a variety
I
show.
don't remember a variety show, but I didn't see it where I live. So
Yeah, Karen, thank you. 1956.
Yeah,
for the first pick.
Hello, Karen.
And Bill Cullen is the host.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've only ever seen a few of those. They're not great. You know, they're
Mhm.
not. It's not funny
was
like "What's My
6.
Line."
Oh wow, Belle, you're old.
yeah, you're old though.
All these old people.
These
Remember
old
the
people. Yeah.
Price is Right in 1972. Well, yeah, well, even the Match Game. You know,
Oh
had
yeah, they had some pretty ladies on Match Game. Whew. Yeah.
well, like
And they had
lot of
Fanny
them-
Craig and Brett Summers as well. Yeah.
Suzanne.
Well, some of those shows
No,
you
Brett Summers.
see contestants sometimes that got famous because a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of I mean they're all in LA, so you get a lot of actors and actresses that hadn't made it yet that would it's great to be, it's a great place to be seen. You're on television, and B, maybe you can win some money, and so there are quite a
Yeah.
few.
Kirstie Alley was on
Yeah.
Price is Right.
Yeah, I think she was on Match Game too,
Yeah,
actually.
Match Game too, yeah.
As a
Yeah.
contestant.
She was
And
from
there's
Wichita,
others.
Kansas.
There's others.
Mhm.
And the dating game too. All kinds of famous people went to the dating game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pee Wee Herman.
shut up, Henry. A real little kid here now. The
May have
Price is
been.
Right girl was in
I
there.
haven't seen that movie. Oh, probably Anitra. The Dark
That's
Kid.
thank you. I was like
Anitra and
Janice
Janice
Ford.
were the two hot ones.
Anitra Ford, I think is that.
And Janice Pennington used to dance in the Laugh-In with the bikini painted stuff on her.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
no kidding.
I like to see that one too with my mom and dad. So yeah.
Ooh. I only looked at Goldie Hawn. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You never saw Ruth Buzzy dancing.
No. She had that old deal with Artie Johnson.
Yikes.
That really happened.
There's some that blooper tape has got some hilarious bloopers because you don't know what Artie Johnson's going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, Bill, that's what happens when you hang around old people. Stuff that like
It's like, oh, her. Yeah.
right. Oh yes, Anitra Ford.
Yeah, Anitra Ford. She was also in some movie with let's see, Burt Reynolds about football or something like that.
Oh, The Longest Yard.
Yeah, she was in a few movies and then she seemed to disappear off the face of the earth.
What one person forgets, the other person will remember.
Yeah.
That's why we need 4 of us up here.
Yeah.
We still have 2 spots open.
A little bit of stuff, yes. And it's
See, Bill is a movie buff.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a movie buff myself.
I've been in the
Go
buff.
see Godzilla -1. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, my cousin and her husband went to see him, or my son's cousin. That they liked.
Yeah, I saw you. Well, yeah, I guess I did click on it. YouTube video that says by the end of next year, Warner Brothers will be bankrupt.
Oh,
I'm an AOL buff.
okay. America Online.
See, Karen is excited. See, we got to see her. He did the longest yard. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Harry?
And yes, Bob Barker was
Oh yeah, he did that in the '60s. I remember that. Like, yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to hate the Barker's box part at the end. Only had maybe 2 minutes.
He also did a version of what's the game show that they went on the honeymooners, and not the $99,000 answer, the other one.
Yeah. Oh, the like Name Your Tune or whatever.
No, with Bud. No, not that one. With Bud Collier.
Come on, Joe, you're out there. You should know.
No,
I can't think.
We need another old person.
Beat the Clock.
Yeah,
Beat the Clock. Bob Barker also hosted Beat the Clock.
Oh, did he?
For a while. Yes. Yes, he did.
Longest yard sale. Yeah.
Yeah, Bob.
We've had a couple of those.
The never ending.
Yeah, used to show those, so I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they were old when they were showing them, but I don't know. I hated when, but
I still do. I thought the Newlywed Game was one of the lamest shows. You know,
it wasn't that lame.
And
I thought it was. I think it was fairly good with Bob Eubanks. Other people haven't done nearly as well.
It was surprises. You went through all that humiliation, and you just want a new washer dryer or a new refrigerator.
That's all you ever want. I mean, you go on. What's my line? The best you can do is $50.
I know, well,
that's the absolute best you could do on that show was $50.
You want an all-expense paid trip to Peking, China. Yeah.
And, I'll flip all the cards over. You can have $50. Yay, thank you.
Yeah, sometimes he would do that just to be nice.
Well, but the one I watched today, he just what the hell, flip it over.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get this. Maybe they were running it out of time or something.
Yeah, the last contestant was lucky because they usually got $50 because
I remember.
Yeah, that's going back.
What's that? Shop till you drop.
Oh yeah, Shop Pure Drop.
That was like Supermarket Sweep, no?
Probably. I'm not familiar with Shop Till You Drop.
Yeah, I'm not either. And
that's why they were started out in the dating game, then they were on the Newlywed Game, then they got on the divorce game. That's
the divorce court, yeah.
The divorce court, yeah.
Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Judy in there barking at him, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So those people really aren't married, are they? Nah. Terrifying.
The original.
What a great theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was so terrifying about Hawaii Five-0?
Back then, all these stars wanted to have a trip to Hawaii and be on the show.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Dean Martin roasts were okay.
Stinky poo. Ew.
A lot of cut and paste stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of people didn't know it at the time, but
yeah.
I mean, half of the people at the Dean Martin roast weren't actually even there.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of cutting and pasting going on.
I'm starting to see much of Dean Martin roast.
I prefer
one at a time, please.
All right,
I prefer Dean's variety show. Because he refused to rehearse. He wouldn't even look at the script. They filmed on Fridays. He'd show up at like 2:00 in the afternoon after he'd had a couple, and they just do the show. So it was funny. He was funny because he never knew what was going on.
And he had the Dingaling sisters on the show too.
So, that was funny.
They were good.
Yeah, we watched the Dean Martin show, but I can't stand the Dean Martin roast stuff. Those are so phony.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Terrible.
They're cut and paste. I mean, half the people weren't there. They were.
Yeah, but now I'm starting to see those in the thrift store. So you see, so how many volumes of the Dean Martin roast?
Yeah, well, Time Life, when they went out of business, and those had to turn up somewhere.
Yeah. We had Reach for the Top and Front Page Challenge. Yeah. Now those were shows that no Americans know of. Like what?
No.
Front page challenge. We had Pierre Burton,
Oh, okay.
and it was kind of like a celebrity panel show where they had to guess a news story, and they had a contestant. Like what was the news story they were associated with? It was dumb. But we were paying for it for years. Yes, yes. Those Dean Martin roasts and the Variety Hour, they are out on
Well, the Variety Hours, I don't know about the roast. The Variety Hour is just all best stuff. It's all key moments. It's Time Life puts them out, and they never put out whole shows. They just do, best.
I don't know. There was a handful of them at the thrift store. So let's look at the Dean Martin roast. It's like a handful of them.
Yeah. I have some of the
I didn't want to get.
They're just best. They're so interesting and funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Remote Control. I remember that.
Oh yeah. That's before they went all TV.
I stopped watching MTV after they stopped showing videos.
You guys watched a lot of TV.
Well, back then,
watching.
Now I watch no TV.
The Don Rickles bits from the Tonight Show and the ones with Jonathan Winters. Oh.
No, the only time I watch TV is when I sit down to eat supper because TV's right there. So okay, and it's usually like I love my game shows, but 5 o'clock they have to stick stinking concentration on. So like with the stupid buzzer, they're showing the same shows twice in blocks. So like when I get up in the morning, I'm having my cereal, stinking concentration. Sit over there for supper. Classic concentration. Yay! You can't get away from this. They used to have like blockbusters and
spoils your dinner.
The Century and all this kind of stuff, and showing the same stuff over and over.
You can't even eat your soup in peace.
No. It pisses me off. Jeez. At least the Match Game comes on at 6 o'clock. Like, yay, I'm saved. Yeah, I know. Don't get me worked up. What a hungry man, a Moxie, and Baco Junction. Yes, that's the perfect evening right there. Yeah, and a bottle of tea. No, I can't say I've ever heard.
I don't think so.
I have one, but I don't play it often.
I'm sorry, they're an overrated band. If they're rated, then they're overrated. Then they're good.
No, they're more famous because they were with John Lennon for one album.
Yeah, well, what's better, Elephant's Memory or Wings?
Oh,
ask me again.
All
right.
That's a pertinent question, I think.
Wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh.
Yes. See, if you had wings, you could fly to New York.
Yes. I know. Yeah. I found a public phone booth not long ago. I went down a side street. There's a phone booth, and I went like, "What?" It still works.
Wow.
I know.
Public phone booth. There's a couple in Walmart and some of the stores, but other than that.
So did you change in your costume and chase criminals after you found
exactly? That's where I was going to go. This is where Superman used to change clothes to Lex Luthor, right here.
What I used to do, I used to drive around and get the numbers of the phone booths and go home and dial.
Henry, you're like 20 years old.
Somebody answers, ring and ring and ring and ring, and see if I answer the phone.
I love
listen to Rock Around the Clock. You're like 50s.
I love the 50s too.
Yeah, some classic 50s ones too.
I like Buffalo Wings.
You know what? They closed down our Buffalo Wild Wings here.
Why? They're gone more, Doc.
Doc.
Yeah.
I know.
You aren't going there enough.
Here.
Yeah, exactly. If they got business, they don't shut places down.
Right.
That's what gets me about people complain about them shutting this down or that down. Well, did you go there? No. Exactly. Neither did anybody else, so they shut it down. If you go there, they don't shut it down.
Well, I think it lasted about 5 years. And everybody, we got a Buffalo Wild Wings in town. Yay! Well, it's gone now. So we don't have a Krispy Kreme either. That didn't.
No more donuts.
No, I think it
I
only
thought
lasted
it was
2
mandatory
years.
for every Canadian city to have a Krispy Kreme. I thought that was law.
No,
Yeah, right next to Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons is law. Tim Hortons is on every corner.
I thought Krispy Kreme was too.
No. Tim Hortons.
Well, it's time for you to open up your own restaurant in that
Yes, call it
location.
Doc.
The Poutine Palace.
Yeah, Poutine Palace or Doc Dacus's. Yeah, Poutine Palace. Yeah.
No.
Except for Thursdays. Except for Thursdays when he serves soup.
Yeah.
What is Buffalo Wild Wings part of Fat Burger?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so. I don't know Fat Burger.
No, I never heard of Fat Burger. We have Buffalo Wild Wings here, but not Fat Burger.
Did we see the Taxi TV show reunion? Mary Lou Henner looked the same. Everyone else is old.
Well, you know, some ladies take care of themselves.
Yeah, Mary Lou looked pretty good there on that.
She's never aged.
Good. You guys know she has like a photographic memory. She's never forgotten anything in her whole life. She has this strange. I think it's a curse. I don't think it's great.
Oh yeah,
you remember every day of your life. You know, when you get to be in your 60s and you remember every day of your life, you go, man, that's too much.
I don't know. I thought the best maple syrup came from Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
But Tim Horton says, "Oh, the real estate in Canada, Duffins was better." Duffins.
What's a Duffin?
No Duffins near where I live. It's Tim Hortons or nothing. Stuff is starting to go crazy here. Mary Lou Henner has so much face work done. No, I think Tom Selleck has had more face work done.
Mm-hmm.
Judd Hirsch is 88, and he looks fantastic. There's a Shake Shack in Detroit. Haven't been to it. Fat Burger, I've never heard of it. So
no, I've never heard of Fat Burger.
I don't know.
I've heard of Puffy Tacos.
Yeah, but you can only get them in one place though. So it's not like In-N-Out or.
Yeah, that would be weird to remember like what you wore.
Yeah, no, she has a photographic, which, I mean, picking acting as a career was a smart thing for her. Because all she has to do is read the script once, and that's it.
You got it.
I'm done. I know it by heart.
Wow.
She probably infuriated Tony Danza.
Well, wouldn't you get it mixed up with the one she remembers from the day before?
No, that's the thing. She can compartmentalize everything in her memory. Has like
a
little compartment.
Wow.
She can just pull it out.
That was yesterday's 98.
Really weird.
I saw Dolly Parton dancing.
When is
Tim
it?
Hortons?
I would go with McDonald's coffee.
Yeah. Good coffee.
Yeah. We have one Five Guys burger here.
Okay.
They're overrated, in my opinion.
Well, according to the internet, they're going to be closing up in 2024, along with a whole bunch of other places, if you believe the internet.
But have you seen William Shatner lately? No?
Yeah, I have it. If you see those, he says he's not got long to live.
Oh,
But that's
really?
been showing for years.
what?
He's lived extra. He's 92, so hey, you know.
Is that what he's been saying?
It's what it says on Facebook. William Shatner says
Oh,
he's not
well,
got long
yeah,
to
No,
live.
it's all on Facebook.
Yeah, and he's 92, and he's like,
Yeah, he looks like heck.
Yeah. I'd be willing to bet that within the next 20 years, William Shatner's dead.
Yeah, but so
I'll take that bet. Yeah. Hello, Methuselah. Tony Danza says she was his
First showbiz
Well,
girlfriend,
Mary
Mary Lou, I guess. But having a girlfriend with that good of a memory was bad.
Yeah.
I know William Shatner looks amazing. Not according to YouTube. He looks like hell. I saw the picture. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke was climbing Everest next year. Yeah.
Yes, at 99.
Great.
Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts coffee does it for Bell. Yes. I've never watched Stars on Murder. I don't watch anything. Television is off. There's nothing on prime time for me at all.
No.
Oh, what's that
I see
show?
you watching TV on Sundays every Sunday.
What's the show they have now with the masked singer? Somebody's like in costume singing.
Yeah, the Masked Singer.
Masked Singer.
Singing in their masks. Masked.
Huh.
And you got to figure out who it is, I guess.
William Shatner will make it to 100, I'm sure. Dude is 92, looks 60, acts 40.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what's on right now over there.
I don't know. You could go downhill quick. A year before Mike Nesmith died, he looked great. He was running around on stage. He was doing everything. By the next tour, he was like suddenly really slow, not playing guitar anymore.
Yeah,
and a month after that, he
walk
was
off stage.
He can go downhill really, very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's footage of him when he was here in Detroit, and he and Mickey are on stage, and all of a sudden Mike just kind of walks off.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I have to sit for a while, like, and then comes back on. Yeah, I think I'll sing now. That was like a month before he died.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah. Davy Jones looked healthy too, and he died out of nowhere.
Just like that. Mm-hmm. You never know.
Bill only watches the good shows like Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley.
Good times.
The good stuff.
Was Good Times a good show?
Yeah. I know. Whatever happened to William Hung?
Oh,
What happened to William Young? I don't know. I don't know.
He was very popular at the time.
I know.
Same thing that happened to Susan Boyle.
Yeah, but she's still alive, though.
And
well, I think William Hung's probably still alive too.
And the same thing happened to several of the American Idol winners.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's always something, but do I want to watch it? Not necessarily. Like, what is on Pluto? That thing right now. What is on
but the thing about Pluto is you can also watch. You don't have to watch it live. You can watch anything that they're showing on demand. You don't have to watch it live.
The All in the Family set's still around? Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's going to make it, though.
Yeah, he looks awful. Awful.
They're already talking about impeaching Biden.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like he's only got like another year to go, and you're rid of him anyway, basically. So like, so's Disney. So I don't know. Must be too far to send those things. We all love the monkeys. Yes.
Yeah, they were good in their day.
Yeah, sure. Adding to the pit and drinking to the mix. Oh, I guess she's talking about Mike Nesmith.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's free. Pluto is free.
It is.
Yeah.
I also like Tubi because they've got some good classic movies. They put up a whole bunch of classic movies now.
Tubi changes it up more than Pluto does.
Right.
Hello, Robert P.
Hey.
Good or bad, depending on
Yeah, I was watching Little Women the other day, and they caught me watching.
Were they in J.C. Penney?
Robert has to be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
See, Bill's got the Rockford Files on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I have all 5 seasons of that on DVD, so I don't need to watch it.
Ooh. Little Women, which version? The good one.
The good one.
Who's winning the Super Bowl? Detroit! You just watched.
Yeah, the best team will win.
Yeah, right.
It blows Henry's mind that Shatner is older than Biden and is probably in better shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Raiders 35
There you
Chargers.
go.
I don't pay for anything. I've got an antenna. I don't pay for anything.
Yeah. I don't pay for any
I would say
streaming. I don't stream music for one
I don't
thing.
stream.
I don't.
So I don't
I pay
know.
for internet. That's it.
Godzilla has his own channel on Pluto.
What?
Wow.
The Godzilla channel?
The Godzilla channel.
Godzilla channel, all movies,
Yeah.
24 hours a day.
Holy cow.
Yeah, Pluto's interesting over Tubi because the way Pluto works, I think, is if you own something, you just go to Pluto and you rent a channel, then you put your stuff up, and and that's it. Where Tubi gathers the stuff and blah blah blah. I think Pluto just is like a server, and it just rents space. What are you gonna Okay, so you own all. That's why you get things like what's that stupid obstacle course show?
Wipeout.
Wipeout that's on in like 12 different countries. Pluto has a Wipeout channel because somebody owns all the Wipeouts. So okay, you go to Pluto and you say okay, and this is how much money you'll get, and blah blah blah, and that's what you do.
But I like Tubi because they change the movies around.
Yeah.
Move different stuff,
But that's why Pluto's like it is, though, because Pluto, basically rents space.
Yeah, Tubi's got a few mainstays like Gilligan and Dark Shadows and Perry Mason, Alfred Hitchcock, and they have a lot of new stuff all the time. So.
Sounds like good black and white watching.
Tubi had Fridays, and I watched the first 3 episodes, and then it was gone. And I'm like, oh, man.
Wow.
They weren't that popular enough. Yeah.
Well, Fridays it was on for what, 4 or 5 years, maybe?
3 or 4 years it tried to compete with Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, but it was on Fridays, so it wasn't exactly.
Yeah. It has some good music.
Yeah. I mean, they went a lot. What's the word I'm looking for?
You count the ones that are like
obscure and more new than Saturday Night Live was always gone with sort of in the mainstream as far as music goes.
Hello, DC.
Hey, DC.
Haven't seen DC for a long time.
No.
Hey, DC.
He's been in his own world, I think.
Get out of here.
Doing stuff.
2 spots
I used
open.
cables years ago. I'm gonna put a link up there in case DC wants to talk.
We got a little time. You can come up if you want to.
Yeah, what do we have to? Oh, we're about 17.
How do you the only streaming company that's actually profitable at the moment?
How do you get Tubi?
It's free.
Tubi, go online and type in Tubi TV, and you get right on your computer. You don't need anything else. You get right on your
free Tubi movies, really good TV shows, documentaries.
Can I watch HR Puffin stuff?
It might be there.
Can I see Tubi sales?
I don't know about that.
Who knows? It's got to be playing somewhere. Like I Love Lucy is playing somewhere in the world right this instant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tubi's on Fire Stick. I have Fire Stick.
Yeah, it's on Fire Stick too, and it's weird. It's different versions. Like on your Fire Stick, Tubi will have different stuff than it does Pluto too. Than it does on online. I don't know why, but
just Tubi, TUBI.
I don't know what Pluto is either.
Pluto's another one.
Pluto's got. Cause I like it because Pluto has Gunsmoke.
There it is. Okay, Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah, I've been watching the black and white episodes of Gunsmoke on Pluto, I believe.
And it gives you all kinds of weird things that it thinks you'll watch for whatever reason, and Lord knows why it thinks you'll watch those. And they actually have some current stuff, and there's mostly Hong Kong stuff. I've watched a few Hong Kong movies.
Jackie Chan.
They got some movies that we probably shouldn't watch. So.
Yeah, they have that. Rowan Martin's Laughing, Columbo,
Good episode.
Doctari.
Ooh.
Sorry. Wow.
Ooh, I want
I'd like
that.
to see that again.
Yeah. Do they have
Wow.
fun?
Now we're going back.
Ooh,
We're talking about Pluto or Tubi?
Tubi.
Okay, yeah.
There's
yeah.
the
Well,
one
not
everybody
Tubi.
needs to see right there in the corner. I don't know if
Which
you
one?
can see it. The Dungeon of Dr. Drac. Right
Okay. I'll have to see that one.
That's a good one.
The Dungeon of Dr. Drac. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Made it for
Can
like
you get-
$50, but it's really good.
Can you get Superman on that thing?
At the end of that video, she's on top of him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Why didn't that win an Oscar or anything?
He likes his women on top, I guess.
Right on my back, lady. Woo. Let's go. Wow. Okay. Well, that seemed to quiet everybody down.
Good though. Well, we haven't seen puppets yet tonight.
Everybody's in shock.
How do you follow up? How do you follow up that? You know, like
Yeah.
Nightmare fuel.
No dancing puppets at all. Haven't seen puppets.
Well,
for quite a
no,
while.
but we do have singing cats, though.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Beans.
Beans. My button. And where are you?
Jeff, did you lose your beans?
No, here he is.
There
Oh.
he is.
Beans.
Give me.
No, Beans is in my little box here. Box full of stuff.
Oh, question for all you old people, television runners. The Beverly Hillbillies fan channel runs a daily question. So the other day it was, what relation is Jethro to Jed?
His uncle.
That's his nephew.
Yeah, it's his nephew, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They said the answer was cousin.
No.
His uncle. He
And I'm
called
going,
him
no,
Nope.
no, because Pearl was his sister.
Exactly.
Pearl was Pearl's son,
Son.
making Jethro Jed's nephew.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, exactly.
They weren't that
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah,
And
no,
then-
they weren't that
And
backwards.
then the answer is cousin. I'm going like, no.
And Granny
So
was
down
kind
in
of crazy.
So down in the comments underneath the thing, everybody was like outraged. Like, no, cousin.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Pearl was Jed's sister, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. That Jethro was Pearl's son,
And
nephew, uncle, kid,
And-
uncle Jed.
and you could always tell when she was going after man by the number of feathers in her hat.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Whatever. But I mean, like, one of these questions. Today's question was about what is Granny's real name? I knew that one.
I feel like I should know that.
Yeah.
Probably said it a lot.
Well, not Irene Ryan. I don't mean Irene Ryan. Her character. Name.
No.
Like she had a name. What was Granny's name?
Wasn't it Gladys something?
No, it's not Gladys.
Oh, okay.
Hazel.
Hazel. No.
Lovey?
No, not Love.
It's already been taken. Yeah.
Ginger?
No, Marianne. No.
Jeannie?
What was her name?
Daisy.
Oh yeah.
Daisy
Moses
Moses.
romancing her on the show. This old guy with white hair.
And the dog's name was Duke.
Yeah.
Well, no, Jethro was Jed's nephew.
Yeah.
There's no cousin.
Mated with Mrs. Drysdale's poodle.
Yeah, no, Ellie Mae was Jethro's cousin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ellie Mae was Jed's daughter.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Jethro's cousin.
Yeah.
So his cousin.
Yes.
Jethro's cousin.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's all confusing.
But I mean, like the stupid question of the day, everybody like, no, it's not the cousin.
They're just testing you to see if you knew, I guess.
Actually, this is true. Maybe RFD will cure insomnia. If
they should have canceled that show. That was like,
there's a lot of shows that will cure insomnia.
Actually, the monkey had two names. At the very beginning, it was Skipper. And somewhere along the line, they changed it to cousin.
Gilligan.
But what?
Gilligan.
No. It was cousin Bessie. Cousin Bessie.
What was it?
Cousin Bessie.
Oh.
But it started out as Skipper.
Yeah.
So the what? Director.
He did.
Okay.
One time when I worked at Sam's, we got in this huge box set of God, I've forgotten his name. I just knew it. Marty Stouffer's Wild America.
Oh, geez.
Oh wow.
And I was like, what's this with the DVDs for? This should be next to the pillows. Because talk about a sleep-inducing show.
Yeah.
I always got a kick out of
24 hours of Marty Stouffer's Wild America.
I got a kick out of Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Wild Kingdom, yeah.
Yeah. So you had what was his name? Damn.
Marlon Perkins.
Marlon Perkins.
Yeah. Marlon Perkins would said, we're going after these lions today, but I'll send the other guy out.
Jim.
Jim was always out there wrestling the alligators and fighting lions and tigers.
Well, I stayed back and set up camp and made breakfast.
Yeah. One of the secretaries.
Sharon Tate was one of Mr. Drysdale's secretaries.
She had a dark wig. And what's his name actually dated her a couple of times, he said.
Oh, Jethro?
Mm-hmm.
Barnaby's partner was named Jedediah? What?
On Barnaby Jones, he had a young guy later on.
Jethro dated Sharon Tate.
Because he talked about it. He just really
or Bob Ross if you need it. Just keep out.
Yeah.
Happy little tree here. Oh, it's a happy little mistake right there, and a puffy little cloud.
Bob Ross, I never fall asleep.
I saw something online the other day about if Bob Ross and what's the celebrity chef who's always cursing and stuff?
Ow.
British guy.
What's his name?
George.
What's his name? Who?
Yeah. Has all the restaurants.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like, what if those two had switched jobs? You know?
Just get it the effing thing painted.
Gordon Ramsay, thank you.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay. Thank you, Jen.
Jed's cousin, Pearl Bodine Praza.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I remember her as being the sister. I don't know.
They switch it around.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. Like if he was painting, let's put a fucking tree here.
Yeah. Put it right now.
And Bob Ross.
Yeah.
The chicken is a little undercooked. Well, we can make it happy and cook it some more.
Happy accident. The people will understand. They'll just think it's a happy accident. You can't cook just one chicken. We have to cook 2 chickens.
How boring it was in Mayberry.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. They're busy playing shuffleboard. Oh, I forgot. What was the barber's name on Mayberry?
Floyd.
Floyd, it's your turn. You got to hit the. Bob Ross was a drill sergeant? Oh, geez, I can't believe that.
He was in the military. He's an interesting guy. He lived in Alaska.
And Mayberry always had that one drunk.
Yeah, Otis.
Nobody else got drunk in that
town. Oh God, I'm not a Mayberry guy. I don't know. Jethro. Yeah. Oh, son of what?
Jed's
the
cousin.
son of Jed's cousin, Pearl.
How come he calls him Uncle Jed?
So it's not Jed's sister; it's his cousin.
That's a weird family.
Oh, thank you. Otis would play the
cousin uncle.
Yeah, I said that.
I'm not sure I believe everything on the internet anyway.
He's a cousin uncle, or uncle cousin.
Yeah, it's like they decided to make Uncle Fester Gomez's brother. So like things are changing all the time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Jody and Buffy were not supposed to be twins.
No.
They were supposed to be different ages, but the producers thought they looked so cute together. That's right, twins.
I can't believe that show lasted as long as it did.
I know. I can't believe it lasted 3 episodes.
Like 6 years. I don't think it's on DVD or Blu-ray.
It's not even on Tubi.
Yeah.
One of the best thing to watch on there was Mr. French. You knew you were in trouble.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they did Family Affair today? Every other episode, Sissy would come home pregnant again, and it would be great.
Not again. Oh, jeez. Oh, there'd be trouble in
Mrs. Beasley would be a black gay doll. It'd be Mr. Beasley.
I thought Mrs. Beasley would go running off with Chucky or something.
Yeah, and have a.
No, I don't believe Holmes and Yo-Yo made it.
No, that was an unsuccessful.
No. Well, I'm sorry, Ray, but we're done in about.
All right, Ray, we're Beatles out.
There we go. Oh, BT Cardo.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we only got like 4 minutes left, so. Like,
oh wait, here I've got the Beatles.
There we go. There, hooray! Yay.
Got the Beatles.
Beatles. See? There we go, and it's for sale too.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's the Beatles. 62 to 60.
Beatles for sale.
67 to 70. That's not the Beatles for sale.
There's the Beatles, and I've got Naz. So,
Oh no! Actually, that's going to be your daughter-in-law's Christmas present.
Or something.
Yeah, thank you. That's just what I wanted. Yes. Did the guy from Harvard or Yale impregnate Sissy? You know more about this show than we do.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
If it was happening these days, it wouldn't be from Harvard or Yale.
I remember towards the end of the run, she had a steady boyfriend.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Can't mention them without showing them.
So. I was within 3 feet of Patty Boyd, so I was close enough to meet her, but didn't quite. Oh shit!
Wrong one. Grab the right one, Doc.
No, she came out of the bathroom 3 feet away from me and stood in the hall talking to somebody else.
Right, she came in through the bathroom window. I was
in the arms reach like Patty.
Yeah,
but
right there.
I was close enough to meet her, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm. I also met Peter.
Yeah,
Astor, too.
But that was back then.
No, I still haven't found Quisp yet. No.
Yeah, the only place to find Quisp once in a while, actual Quisp once in a while, Target has some made.
You know what I saw the other day? I think it was mini Cheerios.
There you go.
Are you sure maybe it wasn't the Cheerios holes, maybe?
No, Henry, they shouldn't.
No.
Yes.
He does. Doc does. I don't.
Yes,
I have 2 Archie's albums.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
I don't think I own any.
Yeah, I even heard one in the car. Bang, shang-a-lang.
And I got a bunch of other Ron Dante.
Radio.
He was in everything.
Oh yeah, well, Ron's album's good, but
I know I could have reached out and touch someone. She was within arm's reach. She was right there. Yeah.
You should write a song about it.
That I almost touched.
I almost touched
Patty
Patty Boyd.
Patty Boyd. Yeah.
Where were her handlers?
She came in through the bathroom window.
Handlers?
And
Apparently,
I
you were almost her handler.
I looked into her eyes, and she looked very fine. And I said,
Yes.
"Oh, Patty."
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Little box things. You know, you get 6 in a thing. The Kellogg's Fun Pack.
Yeah.
It's still out there. It's still out there.
Yeah.
Coming up on 2 hours. Well,
Yeah, it's a fun show, guys.
Oh.
Well, we'll be back Sunday.
I know. We have to go now.
Just as the talk turns to cereal.
It's our bedtime, guys. Yeah, I got to take my medicine. It's bedtime.
Yes, I got to take my vitamins.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. So I thank you all. I thank you, Jeff, and I thank you, Tim, and Robert, and all you fine people out over in the comment section who came and typed little things and funny stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
We have to go now. So
we'll be back Sunday.
But thank you all for
coming to
peace.
Yeah. So take care, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.